Is again, I'm on this Quora. I can never pronounce it correctly.
Quora.
Quora, yeah. Newsletter, and they give you all sorts of legal advice. Oftentimes, I need as much.
Why, Bill?
Newsletters.
Why would
no
you?
No reason. Goddamn. More and more I need it every day. And yesterday, I got the following answer to a question on my newsletter. What happens when you say no when an officer asks to search your car?
Okay.
Now, we saw Baker's one-word answer.
Refuse. Okay.
Refuse. His timing it remains amazing. So here it is. My advice is to pull your cell phone and record everything that's going on. God knows we do that. If an officer asks you to do you mind if he can search, do not make the answer yes or no. Say, I do not consent. And make sure that your video shows you not consenting. That way there is no doubt. I know we got, look, what's one of our valued viewers' names that's just escaping me right now who lights a bond before
Jerry
every show?
from Jersey.
Jerry from Jersey. Sorry, Jerry. My coffee hasn't hit me yet. He needs to know this stuff. If an officer says, you do not have the right to record the interaction, be polite, as I told you, but tell him he is mistaken. And that you are sure a lawyer and a judge can explain to him what the laws are. See, even
Man, that sounds really snotty.
That sounds like if you are a Southerner and say, bless your heart.
Yeah.
They never want you to bless your heart. Be sure to ask for the officer's badge number. I see how this could also be problematic. And name to get that all on video. Now, here's the part where Jay-Z comes in.
Okay.
If they say you have to wait for a canine, tell them, according to the Supreme Court decision, Rodriguez versus U.S., you are going to be the dorkiest drug suspects ever with these responses. They cannot detain you to allow for the canine to arrive before the normal length of a traffic stop.
And what is the normal length of a traffic?
Be sure to track the time. If you have to wait over 15 minutes, more than likely, whatever is found will be thrown out of evidence if there is no way they can make you, if there is no way it will take you more than 5 minutes to run your plates or your driver's license to confirm no warrants. That's valuable information. If you did not know that, you could be sitting there for hours thinking you can't do nothing, and that canine just ain't there.
Wait, can you leave after the 15 minutes?
Sure, yeah. Because you've told the cop no to the canine unless they can come within the standard time of a traffic stop, 15 minutes. So for all you dealers watching right now, and I do believe we have a bunch of those, women maybe not so much, dealers yes, this is good information. And for the most part, Baker was right.
Yeah.
He was more succinct than I was, but he was correct.
Yeah, and recording, I mean, people just record everything these days.
They're not going to be nice to you no matter how polite you are if you got a big old video.
However, it does make sense, especially if you're like me, you're transporting drugs for the first time. You've never done it before. You've never been pulled over with drugs in the car. Yeah, you want to record because a cop could take advantage of me not knowing the rules or the laws. So if I'm recording and then I go to a lawyer, the lawyer can be like, that wasn't kosher.
You know your legalese.
Sure do.
I'll tell you what, we've got a lot of stuff that we never actually get to. Again, we are an idea show. We are not a do show. We are a TriCaster. We are not a do-caster.
Yeah.
That's another one right there. Rookie drug runner. Joanne Goodhart, rookie drug runner. And you're just very nervous and polite.
I don't know, though.
But you're running some Class A narcotics throughout the country.
It's too similar to a lot of these drug shows, though.
Maybe you're undercover in MK Improv.
Or someone's like a novice and they're, doing it for the first time. We've seen that before. We've also seen the expert. Yeah, what can we do that's different? I don't know. Stuff with drugs has all been done.
Undercover in an MK Improv episode.
Oh, wait, what if I'm a nun? I could do my No Such Sin ski paired with a little drug mulin.
By the way, you can hide a lot in that habit.
Sure can.
Habit!
Speaking of fecal matter.
Oh, my God, I like this one.
Jude Law, an actor. He was playing Henry the, Roman numerals, 8th. In an upcoming film called Firebrand, and he decided to wear a perfume smelling of blood, fecal matter, and sweat.
Oh.
He he told, I don't know, someone at the Cannes Film Festival, I read several interesting accounts that you could smell Henry 3 rooms away. His leg was rotting so badly. He hid it with rose oil. I thought it would have a great impact if I smelt awful. So he sought out a perfume specialist and tried to reproduce the former King of England's odor, which partially emanated from the leg ulcers he suffered in his final years. He says, she makes wonderful sense, and she also makes awful sense. She somehow came up with this extraordinary variety of blood, fecal matter, and sweat. Initially, he used it very subtly, but then it became a spray fest. The film's director confirmed how awful it smelled, saying it was just horrible when Law would walk onto set. Oh, boy.
Wait, you're not for this?
I'm
I thought
not.
this is just your brand of acting.
I'm not. We know I love method acting.
Yes.
Especially,
I smell a new book.
what's his name?
Oh, Jim
Carrey. I almost said Drew Carey. Drew Carey's so method. Jim Carrey's method acting, playing Andy Kaufman. It's inspired.
I don't recall you putting it that way, but okay.
No, love it. And I get it. I always think about that whenever I'm watching these period pieces. I'm always thinking about how awful they must smell.
Yes.
But again,
out of it.
it's called acting.
Yes.
It's something to keep in mind, but it could really be a hindrance. And like also, if you're wearing heavy clothes and there's the hot lights from set, and then you have that smell, it could probably make people sick or like create a hostile work environment.
Without a doubt.
In which case, I would contact my union representative and be like, can you talk to Jude Law? Thanks.
I think wouldn't it be a good rule of thumb, if you were an actor, with regards to the research and learning a skill set that benefits the role, good. If it's something off camera that also may affect those working around you, that will not affect the audience's viewing whatsoever, maybe don't do it.
Yeah.
It's like that simple. That's the dividing line right there. Unless they perfect smell-o-vision, no audience member is going to be the wiser that Jude Law reeked throughout filming.
Yeah, like
And
why?
I don't think they'd want to be the wiser.
Why didn't he just not shower?
Well, don't do that either.
If he really wants to be method about it.
Don't do that either.
Go the
You
full
gotta work
method.
with people that don't want to fucking smell that shit. It reminds me of, it's a movie I'll never see. The one that Benedict Cumberbatch got nominated for, and he didn't shower.
No.
No, you saw it. It's the cowboy one. And he's like possibly a pedophile.
Power of the Dog.
That is it. Thank you. We had graphics for it, too.
I watched half of it because I read the book and the book was better.
Better, right. Well, he didn't, of course, shower the entire time they filmed it because, method. And it's just like, who does that help? It just hurts your fellow actors, especially if there's a love scene.
But yeah, also
You're hugging, you're in the same room.
when the audience can't smell it,
What's the point?
who is it for?
And also, what if the audience could smell it? Is that a good thing? Does that help their viewing?
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm no thespian.